The mental state of the world in 2023, a perspective of internet-enabled populations, a publication of the Global Mind Project, March 4, 2024. Dear reader, this is our fourth annual Mental State of the World report that provides a perspective on the internet-enabled global population. In focus this year is one key trend, that the dramatic decline in mental well-being that occurred between 2019 and 2020 and continued into 2021 through the COVID-19 pandemic continues to persist with no sign of recovery. The expectation may have been that once the lockdowns lifted and the threat of COVID-19 subside, that our collective mental health will be a recovery towards its pre-pandemic levels. However, the data across 64 countries argues otherwise, that the effects of diminished global mental well-being have become a new normal. Indeed, many of the shifts that the pandemic brought about persist, from an increase in remote work to increased use of single-use plastics, and could all have a contributing effect that must be studied and understood. As mental well-being has remained largely static across the world since 2021, so too have the rankings of countries. At the top of the rankings are many Latin American and African countries, while much of the core Anglosphere ranks in the bottom quartile, with national well indicators such as per capita GDP negatively correlated with average mental well-being scores. This year, we have made substantial progress in our understanding of why this is so. Two key findings published in rapid reports in 2023 show that the younger age of first smartphone ownership and ultra-processed food consumptions are two major contributors to our mental health challenges. In wealthier countries, the age of first smartphone ownership is much younger and ultra-processed food consumption much higher. Other contributing factors are the relatively diminished family relationships in wealthier countries that are highlighted in our 2022 annual report. In 2023, we also added 4 new languages: Russian, simplified, Chinese, Italian, and Hebrew, to bring the total number of languages to 13. While data acquisitions did not extend into Russian and China, this extended coverage to the Russian-speaking populations of the former Soviet republics and the Chinese diaspora of Southeast Asia. This year also marks a year where we have extended the validations of MHQ and Global Mind data in various ways. This includes publications showing the consistency in the relationship between MHQ scores and productivity measures for all age groups, as well as establishing the representativeness of a Global Mind data for the United States by showing close alignment with the U.S. Census Bureau surveys. We continue to expand our global footprint and welcome contributions to these expansions and to furthering our understanding of the root causes of our diminished mental well-being so that we can develop informed strategies to reverse the decline. Thiagarajan, Ph.D., founder of the Chief Scientist, Newson, Ph.D., lead scientist, cognitive and mental health. Mi rock perdido, los Rodríguez.